Alright, so we're gonna go over how the Summer Rain 2 beat was made for NotLewy. Originally, I did a tutorial on my Instagram on how I made Kiss Me Through the Scope, and that one was really easy because there wasn't that many elements to it, so I was able to just like show like the loop and the drums, and that was pretty much it. This one's a little bit more complicated than that, so I decided to do like a little bit more in-depth. Still keep it, you know, to the basic, short and sweet, but you know, basic idea and whatnot. There is a lot more going on than other beat Kiss Me Through the Scope. I guess we'll go ahead and start off talking about the loop slash stems. When I was making this track and I was making beat for Louis, a lot of the stuff we've been making recently has been more kind of this like serial, very sparkly, very happy, very definitely like major key-esque stuff, kind of mixed in with like glow sound, elements of regalia, I would say. I don't know, I was just looking for really happy loops when producing for Louis, so this is what I came across was this loop by Vortex. I decided not to use like the everything put together, you know. There's just so much going on that I was like, I can arrange this in a way that I want to. I think maybe even I may have made some changes to sort of fit the song for Louis as well. But this was the loop. It's kind of long. The thing is, I'll show you just like little bits of like the main parts that are really important. So I mean, the intro is just the piano. Then it transitions more to some just ambient sounds. And then after this fourth bar, that's where everything just sort of comes in all at once. And that's like the intro. Second part of the intro, I have this kind of like, I think about it in these 4 chunks. So I've got chunk 1, 2, 3, and 4. For the first half, you know, that's where everything is introduced. And then the second part of these last 2 bars are just going to be big build-up. So that's where I finally threw in some of the percussion. Not all of it, just some of it. Keep it moving forward. And that's when we finally get to the drop where the beat finally comes in, the 808s come in. Yeah, the little da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, the drums are really not that complex. This is just all the drums. The 808's like a laser, but you can't really tell with everything like playing together. You can't tell when everything's playing all at once. It just adds a little bit of texture. And then I made a second 808 part here. All I really did there was mix in a little bit of a distorted analog bass that I think given to me by LR. It was just like in a beat that he sent me once. I just threw that in the mix a little bit. I basically made it follow the same notes except for the beginning, but all the other spots in the pattern, I've matched them up to the regular 808. And over here for just a quick little, I guess you could call it a bridge in a way. I was going for like that old school, like the Lex Luger stomp. I was kind of going for like section that they used to do in like early type beats, Lex Luger type beats. They would just go 4. Just be like that. So I wanted to do that, but I just did it with a different kind of stomp. I used this one. I used a Boy Wonder stomp. It was just meaty, really nice and meaty. Ended up doing my own pattern, not just a straight. I did these instead. Can we just take some time to appreciate this little section right here? Solid ass guitar melody. Sounds so good with the rest of it. Big transition. Also in here, I added these gunshot stomp, kind of just where the kick on the 1 and on the 4 to add some impact. Can't really hear them all that much, but they are back there. And they definitely add some impact. Also change the 808 to like that like T99 like the Ninus ass fucking 808 that y'all super trap motherfuckers love. I don't know, it sounded good. Don't at me. I believe he added meaty brass somewhere in here. I think that's what this is. No. Yeah, that. Oh yeah, I have a parametric EQ going that basically cuts out all the low end of this. Pretty much going throughout the entire track except for these bits of it where I want it to be have the low end, because I'm not using any 808s or any bass. So it's fine for the brass to be, you know, big like that. Keep the kicks though, so you can like, I don't know, keeps time or whatever. Kind of like verse section again. Yeah, I pretty much copy pasted that whole entire thing and then just arranged the outro. Yeah, and that's pretty much that. I guess if you want to hear all the individual, like, because the drums aren't that complicated, man. The kick's just 1, 4, 1, 4, 3, 4, 1, 4. 808's the same. Crash I used. Whoa. Well, you gotta have a tubular bell, so I kind of forgot I had that in there, not gonna lie. Somehow works. Clap. Pretty standard ass clap. Open hat. First hi-hat pattern. Second hi-hat pattern. You notice it was basically just reverse, basically like flipped vertically. Vertically? I think vertically. Extra character for the hi-hat by putting in a second hi-hat. Trust. We have snare. Literally just on every 3. It's on every 3. Nothing crazy. Accent snare. Not that crazy of a snare. Not that crazy of a pattern. Laser 808 too. With the analog bass I was talking about. And the last but not least. I don't know why I have so many hi-hat patterns. I guess it just works, huh? I really don't know why I have so many hi-hat patterns. This is an uplifter I use. I think it sounds dope as hell with this bridge. But yeah, that is basically the beat. Y'all want to see the vocals? I guess y'all can see the vocals. Song's out anyways. Oh, I forgot I got rid of you. So here's the project file for the actual song mix. Woo 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 woo. And then we have the vocals here, red and pink. The vocals have they have a mix on them. And then I used Portal at the intro of the song, you know, add some I think I put Pro Q3 on the master. I just use a soft clipper, put Pro Q3, and now the project file has like a 2 millisecond like delay time from when I press the spacebar and when I play it, because FabFilter just fucks your CPU. Okay, y'all don't want to hear that part for real. Y'all just want to get to the song. I've gone through the same routine, falling to the ground, build it up and then repeat. I can't think aloud without feeling like a freak. Now I'm staying to myself. What more do you want from me? What more do you want from me? I can't help but feel regret for the thoughts I was. Oh yeah, I did some vocal chop, like little things. Yeah, don't at me about that. Here, I'll show you an example. Like down here is like. From me. I can't help but feel regret for the thoughts and then I did it again over here. I heard that what they said when the door was locked. I would fall to this, so now will you take me off? If I had not that. It just adds, you know, it just adds. I think I got some more. Yep, over here.
For the shit I'm on. No, my head is way too dead for the cap I rock.
Also, could we talk about the beautiful background vocals?
For the shit I'm on. For the cap I rock.
For the cap I rack. Y'all didn't.
Will you tag along? Or will you smile at the thought and just laugh it off? Cause it's turning big enough for the shit I'm on. No, my head is way too dead for the cap I rock. Girl, this ain't no way to live, baby, not at all. I was standing on the edge, waiting for the fall, but it never came, no, it never came. Had a feeling of regret, so I washed it off.
Before we get to the peak of the song, I just want to talk about how in the drop end I put some few sounds, little gun sounds, because he talks about the shooting range, and I figured he's at the shooting range.
I could never change. If I saw that through your eyes, I would feel the same. Make a call on my demise, and I'll take the blame. I look back on all my lies, and all I feel is shame.
Yeah, that's how this song was made. I don't know shit about what kind of mental state bro was in when he was making this. Y'all can't ask me that. That's too much. I can tell you how the beat was made. But yeah, Summer Rain, White Flag soon.